Hello and welcome to Community Conversations. I'm your host, John Gurton, aka Pastor G. During Community Conversations, our goal is to highlight servant leaders impacting urban communities. And so you can join in this conversation right now on Facebook. You can join in on IGTV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, or you can join in on, of course, our Facebook channel at Gert Speaks or at Gert Enterprises. You can join in right now. In the studio today, we have Angie Nuttle. She is the CEO and founder of VIP Center for Business Women, and we've already had an interview.
That's
We've already
right.
had a conversation.
We just
need to go back and just talk about that. But you've got to tell us a little bit about yourself,
Sure.
and then a little bit about the center. Come on, talk to us about you.
So VIP Center for Business Women is really the result of a 20-year career in corporate America, where I worked with leaders, teams, and key talent in the organization to help them to develop their potential and in business and their purpose. So in that course of 20 years, I realized that, at some point I needed to become an entrepreneur. I was, like you, creative, got that entrepreneurial spirit, just have to do my own thing. And that's just the way that I was wired. So I jumped into consulting and coaching. So I've been in business for 5 years. My company is Corporate Talent Institute. And throughout my work, since I left corporate America and came into this world, I saw this need around working women. And I found that I was drawing a female client base who were just struggling with confidence. They were struggling with being able to be what they call successful in the business world. And as a result of that, I ended up building this VIP center. It's getting ready to open its doors, but it's a calling. It was something that I was called to do. I was minding my own business. I like to have some quiet devotion time in the morning. And 2018, January, I was doing some strategic planning for the year, and I heard this voice says, "Hey, I have a building for you."
Wow.
I was like, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Right. That's scary.
Yeah. So from there, fast forward to today, we are getting ready to open this VIP Women's Center for business women to come and build their confidence, build their professional platform, no matter if they're a corporate woman, if they're a woman in transition, or if they are a female entrepreneur. So that's just it in a nutshell. That's what I do.
We spend a lot of time talking to servant leaders.
Yes.
All right, that's what we deal with quite passionately here around here. And so, what the number one trait that we have identified for a servant leader is calling.
Yes.
Meaning that if you're not called to it, trust me, when you get tired, you're gonna quit.
Yeah.
What were some of the more significant signs that let you know, there's something in this for me? Talk to me about that.
I really believe that we go through certain pains in our lives, that the pain really isn't just for us, it's for a target audience. So in the course of my life, even if I just put aside all of the work and the business, I look at the course of my life and see where those pain points developed. And for example, I was in the foster care system here in Indiana. That was not a good experience, but yet I think about the pain that I experienced and how it caused me to understand that I have an obligation to help women have a voice in business. I jumped out of that fire and right into a new frying pan. We got into a difficult relationship that interfered with me really being able to have a career. I had to work through that pain. I went to Iraq for 3 years. I went to Iraq, worked there for 3 years, suffered some pretty significant pain from, I was one of 16 females on my base there trying to make it and make a living. But, I have all of these different experiences that led me to that calling. All of those were designed to prepare me for that. And I knew that I had a purpose. I knew I had a why. And when I was called, that why turned into an exclamation point.
we avoid pain and we don't want to talk about pain and we want to forget about the pain. We don't always find the purpose that actually is in there. And what you're saying is you found what the purpose of the things that you went through. You found your lane. Right. Is that correct?
Exactly. And we also, whether we like to recognize this or not, but every single one of us has unique gifting.
Right.
And many times I see women who their gifts are just sitting on the side of the road, them not picking them up and using them. And part of what I do is help them to discover what that unique gifting is. And I help them to remodel their talent, whatever they've been doing. I help them to either affirm or what they're doing that, hey, this is really what I'm designed to do.
Right.
But if it's not, then I help them get to the place that they need in order to maximize that gifting.
Okay, so you're about to open up. Do you have a launch date, or what do we got? What do we have?
We are going to officially open August the 1st, and we're going to be over on North Washington Boulevard.
Okay.
So right now, the building it's a 1903 mini mansion that we're renovating for this co-working and meeting space for business women.
Wow.
Behind it is a state-of-the-art training center. So the training center is actually open. We're doing workshops out of that. I do offer public workshops.
And workshops on?
Well, for example, we have one coming up. It's called Compose Your Soul Retreat. So it's designed to do exactly what we've been talking about, helping you to discover what your purpose, calling, mission, and gifts are.
Gotcha.
We do professional workshops. So we just did one on executive presence. So we offer those kinds. So professional development.
Okay.
And it's open to the public, so men and women can come to those. But
I was about to say, all of this sounds so good. Is there anything for me?
Yeah. Well, you can come to the public workshops, but the co-working space is a membership-based experience for women. So they can come and they can work there. They can have meeting space there. And we're creating a collaborative community for business women.
Can they join now, or do they have to wait until August?
They can join by going onto the website. All they have to do is secure their first month's membership. We'll hold it until we get ready to open August the 1st.
Okay. So what's the website address?
So the website is www.vipcenter.works.
Okay. .works.
Yeah, not
WORKS?
Yes. Not com.
Wow.
But works.
You got off. We're coming up August the 1st.
Yes.
Mini mansion. That's awesome. But people can actually get involved right now.
Yes.
Can they go to that website and learn more about the professional development too?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we've got all of our public workshops that are listed there, the current ones that are coming up.
Okay.
And they can learn about membership. They can learn about the meeting space and just different events that we're going to be doing.
Our time is up, and I hate it because we got something. You got to come back and do another 10 minutes. You got to come back. We want to thank each and every one of you for joining Community Conversations. You can watch the full-length conversation on our Roku TV channel by searching GERT TV Network, and on our Amazon Fire Stick TV channel as well. Follow us on Facebook at GERT Speaks or at GERT Enterprises, or visit our website, GERTSpeaks.com. Until our next episode, I'm Pastor G. I want you to keep the conversations going. God bless. We'll see you soon.